Hello, beautiful being. Welcome to In Her Dreams and welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you're taking time to tune in and see what messages are flowing in from Spirit for you. Alright, so as I promised in the last reading, I'm going to share with you what you'll receive for the giveaway if you win. You're already a winner, but it is nice to get something extra every once in a while, right? Alright, so there are two things that I'll be sending the winner. One is a bottle of my I Choose Me ritual blend. This is an intention oil that's aligned with the frequency of self-love. So you can use it in your spiritual baths to help you raise your vibe and focus on choosing yourself. I choose me. And reminding yourself of the beautiful being that you are. So in your spiritual baths, it's wonderful. It's also great to use as you anoint your candles for your self-love rituals, especially on Fridays, okay? So self-love and also romantic love. When you are doing those rituals, it's great to do that on Friday as you connect with Venus. All right, the other thing that you're going to receive is this tarot deck. I absolutely love it. I have a copy of both the guidebook. I'm going to show you the guidebook. It's really, really wonderful. It's kind of like worth the price of the whole deck, just the book. I'm going to show you. But anyway, it's called the Hoodoo Tarot, and it does celebrate and honor the rich spiritual practice of hoodoo, which, if you're unfamiliar with that, it is a spiritual practice that was created by the black folks of the South during enslavement. And since they did not have, clearly, the law was not on their side to defend them when injustices were committed against them, so they connected with their spiritual nature and their divine intuition and connected with the earth using roots and herbs and flowers and all different ingredients to work with the energy in order to do what they needed to do. Okay, so it really was a spiritual tradition or practice that was created out of survival, but it definitely enriched the lives of many people who needed that support. Okay, so this is a deck that celebrates, honors, and teaches a lot about the tradition of hoodoo. And this is the book. So this one is already packaged up. I actually received this when I purchased my own deck, but I actually by accident ordered two, and I was like, well, that's a good accident because I'll just include it in a giveaway. So now's the time. This book is amazing. It contains so much information about each card, about the major arcana, and for each one, like this is the Lovers. It has a scripture that's used because hoodoo includes a lot of scripture work, okay? And also the correspondences, the herbal correspondences that you can use with that particular card. So like for the Lovers, you can use squash leaves, all right? And then it gives a whole interpretation of the card, and the cards themselves are absolutely beautiful, okay? So this is the deck. All right, this is my own deck, but it's really beautiful, and I love the way that she illustrated the cards. All right, so you will receive both the deck and the I Choose Me ritual blend so you can celebrate your self-love. If you would like to enter the giveaway, then comment below, I choose me and I am divinely protected. I choose me and I am divinely protected. Now on the 22nd of August at 12 p.m. at 12 noon EST, Eastern Standard Time. I think they call it something else now, but I still call it EST, whatever. I'm going to check the comments and I'm going to randomly select a comment, okay? I'll probably check them before, but at that time I'm going to select one, okay? And you win. All right? Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we've got going, what Spirit is bringing through for you, beautiful being. I'm kind of already feeling the energy of change. Feels like change. Yeah. Strength, empowerment. Let's see what Archangel Michael is bringing through for us. Thank you, Divine. What message do you have for this beautiful being? Embrace your life purpose. You're coming into a time where you are truly living and doing what you are meant to do. You're living your purpose. You're doing your purpose. You're being you. This is about releasing the things that have been holding you back, the people, the places, the situations that have kept you from being able to be at peace. Because in order to live your life purpose, you have to be at peace. And that's really what it's about at the end of the day, is being at peace with who you are. Because that is a very important part of your purpose. It's just being at peace. Archangel Michael is guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Yeah. What makes you happy? What gives you joy? You're going to be doing a lot more of that. The way forward is open. I love that. It was like, it's funny because when I looked at it, I just saw the big O here. It looks like this open space. That's what I saw. That's what kind of caught me there. The way forward is open. So yeah, there's this clearing of what no longer serves you. And in that space now, your space, within your space, it's the people, the places, the situations, and the opportunities that are in alignment with you. In alignment with you. It's about what you have chosen to welcome into your world. It's about what you've chosen to nurture and keep around. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. Archangel Michael says that he will guide you to your personal and spiritual freedom. Yeah, you're free. You're free, beautiful being. All right, let's see what else is coming through. I'm feeling guided to this chakra deck. Well, I'm already seeing dreams here. Divine is saying to protect your dream state. Okay? As soon as I looked at this card, I saw somebody trying to pop up in your dreams. If you've had strange dreams or dreams where like it just didn't feel like what was going on was, you know, because all dreams are out there, right? But you may have had some dreams that just felt off. Okay? If there was some weird activity going on in there, or there was someone being presented in your dream doing something that you know they wouldn't do and it was disturbing, protect your dream energy, because there are people who try to tap into your energy subconsciously, into your subconscious mind. And if they can send anything or project anything in there that shakes you or makes you doubt yourself or gives you the creeps, you know, spiritual warfare is all about the mind. So if they can get a hold of your mental energy, that's their goal. Okay? So there are ways that you can cleanse your space. You can take a shower or a bath before you go to bed. You can play high frequency music right beside your bed, and it's great to do it all throughout your home. If you have like echoes or some kind of device that you can play music on, and it doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be loud. It just has to be, I mean, you should be able to hear it, right? But that's a way to cleanse and protect your space and your mental energy as you go to sleep. Okay? Also speak protection over your dream state. I'm seeing some of you like read the Psalms, and I guess maybe that's coming through because of the Hoodoo Tarot deck. But there's so much scripture use, especially with the Psalms and Hoodoo. So some of you may want to like read Psalm 23 or any other psalm that you find very protective, very comforting, and leave that open on your nightstand as you go to sleep. Play high frequency music. Ooh, yes, honey. You're gonna be just fine. All right. What other messages do you have? Okay, so protect your throat chakra. Also, you have a lot that you're gonna be saying. You're gonna be using the gift of your voice. This is related to your ancestral connections. Your ancestors are speaking through you. If you're not already doing this, they want to speak through you. Okay? You have a gift. You have a gift. Self-expression is a part of that gift, and it's a part of how you will share your gift with the world. Action. I feel like there's something in your life that has, because remember we were talking about the way forward is open. You're releasing old things and old habits and old relationships and old toxic situations that no longer work for you. So those things are being brushed out. Like I see you sweeping your space and you're getting all the shit out, right? But there's something that's going to take shape in your world. Divine says, even though you're getting rid of some things are stopping. You're putting a stop to it. There are certain things that you're going to begin. You're going to begin moving more. This is about your mind-body connection. I just saw 11:44 on the timer, okay? So as you enter these new activities, as you start doing these new practices, and they're not really new, it's just that you're combining them in a different way. Maybe you're entering a meditative state, but then also beginning to dance or chant where you're using your voice, opening up your throat chakra. Maybe you're walking around barefoot a bit more, like in your yard, and connecting with the earth as you ground yourself, bringing strength to your root chakra, and also dance, okay? Yeah, action. So there's been a stop to certain things, but there is still action in your world, and a part of that is very physical. 12:34 on the timer. All is in divine order. Your third eye chakra, Divine is saying to protect it. Okay. I just gazed at my Pluto poster. There's somebody who wanted to bring death to your world, or something within your world, through your third eye. They want to manipulate how you are seeing something. This is about a new beginning. It's about a new beginning. Okay? Also, I know this is heavy, but there might be someone from because the number here is 36. There might be someone from a friend group, or like a frenemy group, or some sort of group where you know that the vibes aren't right, okay? And they've been trying to impact your sexual energy. 3-6 there. They've been trying to do this through your third eye. You might want to do a spiritual bath, do a cleanse. Make sure it's okay health-wise, medical-wise, but you might want to do a fast, but do it safely, okay? Just cleanse your energy. Make sure that you're eating high vibrational foods. Beware of what you're putting into your body, because if you are feeling like you're under spiritual attack, it's very important that you take very good care of your physical body. Your physical body is your temple. And if you are well rested and eating high vibe foods, or clearing out your system with a fast in a safe way, this can help strengthen you. Pay attention to your self-care routine. Take good care of your body. Okay? This is going to inspire you. Okay, yeah, that's only one. This is going to inspire you to be more creative. So a lot of those creative abilities that you have are going to awaken as you nurture your physical body. And pay more attention to your third eye and ensure that it is protected, okay? because someone has been trying to siphon your creative energy. They can't, because wanting to is not doing it. They're not going to succeed. Okay? All right, you've got card 28. This is compassion. This is an awakening of your heart chakra. By clearing out the old shit that no longer aligns with your high frequency, you are going to attract connections that are in alignment with your divine path. Okay? This is also the lotus here. So, you know what they say, no mud, no lotus. So a lot of the icky situations that you've been through have strengthened you and allowed you to learn how to nurture yourself. 15:55 on the timer. Change is good. Change is good, and you are growing from the changes that you've experienced. Sacral chakra, protect your sacral energy. There is someone who wants to harness your sexual energy. This is coming through again. This is strong. They want to influence who you desire. This sounds like somebody who does not respect spiritual law. Okay? What I'm getting is binding. With that 8, I'm seeing like a tie being done, a binding. Binding rituals can be done in a positive way. If there are two people who agree to be together in a relationship, it is a good thing to bind yourself energetically to them, because it can help deflect external forces that are negative and evil. But if you are seeking, I'm not saying you, because I know you're not the one doing it. This is the karmics, okay? These are the people who do not respect universal law, spiritual law. If they spot someone that they want their spiritual inheritance or their physical inheritance or their spiritual energy, or they want to just be in a love union with them, but doing that, binding someone's energy to yours, when that person is not aware of that connection, I never recommend that, ever. And there's always a price to pay for that. There's always a price to pay for that, okay? So sacral chakra, protect your sexual energy, and you're opening up to new creative experiences. That's going to help you to work out any energy that someone may have been trying to capture of yours, because your energy is free and it will remain as such, okay? All right, and I mean free like it's freedom, not free to all. Your energy is divine and it is protected. All right, yeah, and look, right here you've got freedom. So you are attracting relationships that nurture intimacy. You are attracting a union with someone that fosters nurturance, a healthy connection, and freedom to be yourself. Also trust. Okay? Healthy relationships. Healthy relationships. Okay, Divine. Let me pull some tarot and see what's going on here. What do I need to know about this beautiful being, about their current situation? You got the Emperor and the Four of Wands. Okay. There's love. There's goodness here. There's an Emperor here and a Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Emperor We've got Four of Wands here, so there is a union. Yeah, this goes hand in hand with this card, relationships. This is happy union. Could be a marriage or a committed relationship, it feels like, at least. Okay. It feels like what this card was describing: intimacy, freedom, acceptance, trust. But I feel like with this Ace of Cups, it's the beginning stages, or perhaps offering a cup. With the Queen of Pentacles here, this is someone who's balanced and stable. The Emperor is also an extremely stable card. This is a very stable energy. There is this Two of Pentacles. Decisions, choices, yes, no. Okay. This feels like a relationship where certain choices are being made, decisions are being made in the beginning stages. It could be that this is something that has just recently begun. Okay. And there are some practical things that need to be either figured out, decided upon. But I feel like what's really coming through here with this Two of Pentacles is decisions. Decisions. Perhaps some waiting. These are really good energies here with the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. You could be either or. Okay? The Emperor is naturally a much more masculine energy. And the Queen of Pentacles, I mean, you know, it's gender really doesn't apply, but it can. Okay? But whichever one applies to you, this feels like positive energy just from this. I am going to pull more to see what the vibe is here between the two. I just saw the adversary. Is there an adversary? What energies are at play in this connection? Okay, we've got passion. There appears to be passion here. A lot of it. Also, the moon is there. So in this relationship, there could be cycles. The moon is kind of like coming up above this tree. There is a lot of growth here that comes from strong roots. There's like a blend of earth energy with the tree, fire, water with the moon, and also air, because there's this part here that's just kind of suspended. So you have all elements within this relationship. Water, connection, earth, a feeling of being grounded, provision here. The Queen of Pentacles is steady and stable. The Emperor is very strong and stable. They kind of share some qualities. Okay. With air, that's communication. Fire, there's the passion. Yeah, I see all elements in this union and this bond and this between this pair. All elements. There's a magician. Let's get some more on this magician. the aristocrat and the seeker. Manifestation and the fall. With the Magician, there's an outside force here. They're watching. This Magician also has the, they're motivated by finances, okay? There's a Magician here. This is another person, a third party, someone else, who's motivated by material things. That's why they're the aristocrat. They're seeking something. And they're trying to use magic to get it. What is this seeker seeking? Wealth. Money. Maybe they care about appearances a lot. This Magician is trying to manifest a fall. With those chakra cards, it came through, I saw very clearly that there was someone who was trying to impact your sexual energy, trying to drain your sexual energy. This could be through your dream state. It's all being done on the astral, this work that they're trying to do. There's someone who's trying to cause trouble for this union between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. They're trying to do that with magic. Infiltrating either you or this person's, your or this person's mind, mental state. Trying to impact how you see one another. If you notice that there are arguments and there is sort of like separation, it could feel energetic. It doesn't have to be physical separation. It could feel energetic, just feeling far from the person or experiencing lots of troubles between you. That's the Magician. It feels like this Magician doesn't want to see love happen. Divine, please clarify this Magician. This Magician does not respect spiritual law. I mentioned the binding, where when you bind someone to you and they're not in an agreement to be in a relationship with you, that is breaking spiritual law. And there is a price to pay for that. There's a karmic price to pay for that. So this person is going after the energy of the Emperor or the Queen of Pentacles, or more than likely both, in order to cause this stalling, this waiting, this yes or no, yes or no. When with these cards, the Emperor, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles is not suitable for that. But what's causing that slowdown is this energetic work that's being done. Clarify the Magician. It's someone who wears a mask. So this may be someone who presents themselves as very sweet or kind or responsible, respectful. The ring. Kairos. The eternal child. The mirror. The shadow. The bardo. And the maiden. This is more than likely feminine. The maiden. They want to keep this relationship in the state of purgatory. The bardo card is like purgatory. They want to keep them there. And this is all being done in the shadows. This is dark energy work. They may be using the help of someone because this is very high level magic. I mean, at the end of the day, how you protect yourself, you can protect yourself the same way that you do for a simple spell or a more complex spell, but it's how long has this been going on is the question. How long has this been going on? What's the level of this work that's been done? Listen, I'll tell you why they're doing this. First of all, this person suffers deeply from immaturity as the eternal child. So there's more than likely some childhood wounds that this person has regarding jealousy, regarding insecurity. Okay? You also have the mirror here. So they're trying to mirror this situation. They want this connection for themselves. So they're trying to infuse this relationship, this connection with negative energy and bind themselves to one or the other or both. I actually am getting that, yeah, look at this. With this Two of Pentacles, it almost looks like a tie, right? Like a tie. So it's very likely that this person is not just attacking one or the other. They're attacking both, but also trying to tie themselves to both of you. It's like this person wants in on your connection. One reason why they want this is because someone in this connection, or perhaps both of you, is coming through as a mentor. Someone who sees, like a seer. I feel that you have healing gifts. And it's more than likely that your person does as well. You're both presented as beautiful cards, okay, with the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. They want in on that. Divine, please show me how long this has been going on. You've got Queen of Pentacles. That's the mirror. This person that's siphoning this energy and doing this binding work, they're trying to be just like the Mother of Pentacles. So whoever is the Queen of Pentacles in this spread, you would know who that is. This Magician is trying to be just like them. Here they're seen as the Mother of Coins, and here this is the Magician, but they're trying to be like this Queen of Pentacles. You can see here that this person is blindfolded. They can't see. They can't be a part of it, but they want to. Also, that's them going into a meditative state, trying to do work in order to bring some sort of imbalance to this union and to gain control. I asked about how long this has been going on. This is earth energy, so this has been going on for a while. Mother of Coins, that's Queen of Pentacles, so this has been going on for quite a while. And she's sleeping here. So she's definitely trying to attack people in their sleep. That's what that's showing me. There's a cat there, so that, you know, cats are very magical, very close to the underworld. So this person is definitely using magic to try to influence this union. Well, that was flipped over. Okay, there are a couple that were flipped over. Well, this one, yeah. Those weren't, but this was vow. They're trying to impact or affect this union, vow. They might try to give you a gift. Please beware of that. If this person, this is a third party. This is a third, they want to be a third wheel. They want to come along for the ride. This may be someone who is attracted to the idea of threesomes. I feel like they could be either gender fluid or bisexual. They may come across as more feminine because it came through as Mother of Coins, but there's something about this person that they want in with both of you. Tell me more about this effort that this magician is making. Collaboration. They want this to be a community event. Now, this may be something that you are aware of. If you're into, what is it, polygamy, or, I don't know, open relationships, then perhaps this really makes sense to you. But if not, whether you are or not, this person is. That's what they have in mind for your connection. They want in on your connection. They've like dedicated all of their time and energy to this. This has become their profession. Also, this person could be into cooking or baking or preparing food of some sort. Okay. Tell me more, spirits. I see this as you and your person protesting this. I feel like the reason why they're trying to come in through the back doors, so to say, is because they know that you would not be okay with this. They know that this is against your will. I don't feel like this is something that you want. You may be aware of it or have an inkling of it, but they know that you would protest it if you were aware of it. So they're not going to come to you and say, or maybe they did say, hey, would you like a threesome? Would you like to blah, blah, blah? But if you rejected them, or if they never asked, they didn't ask because they're afraid to. They already know what the answer is going to be. And so they've been trying to enter the realm of your relationship through magic, which is more than likely causing other issues as well, because this type of magic is not nice. It's not nice. Let me ask about the magic that they're using or the work that they're doing. Like okay, there we have voodoo and thoughts. More than likely, this person is using their thought energy because they're doing this around the clock. Like I said, this person is doing it as if this were their full-time job. Full-time job. Divine, tell me about the work that they've been doing in order to accomplish this collaboration. Okay. third party sitch. Yeah, and see, that's what I wanted to know. There's animosity there. This person is not happy about it. It's not like, okay, I want in on their relationship. I want to have a threesome with them. But if they say no, it's okay. It's like there's no respect for when you say no. They don't care. And they're also suffering from rejection because either they feel rejected just by knowing that this would not be something that you want, or they've asked and you said no, and now they're pissed. They're angry and they're filled with animosity. So when you combine anger, a desire for revenge, a feeling of rejection, and animosity with magic, you get chaos magic. This person is operating outside of spiritual law, and they're not going to be okay with this. 4111 4111 was just on the timer. You're protected. This person has, it's like faith, right? But they're just hoping that they can have a distant future with you and your person. Like, and what I'm seeing here with distant future is they want something long term with you and your person. 4141 on the timer. This could be someone who's having financial difficulty, and so they want to gain some sort of support, or it's not normal. Okay, this is not. They just want in. They want in for their own reasons. Tell me more about this person, this magician. They see you ascending, and they want to ascend with you. Because you and your person have this mentor card where you have spiritual gifts, they want to catch a ride. You see how there's that, it's like above the fire, and then you've got this beautiful owl that's ascending. That's exactly what they want. They want to catch a ride as you two both ascend, because they know your power. They know how powerful you are together. The way I'm seeing this is that this person, when they are alone sexually, you know, they're doing things to try to attach themselves to your energy, to you and your person. They're trying to bind themselves to you. That is not how we use sexual magic. This person has the purpose of sexual magic all wrong. They should be using it for self-love, for actual self-love, not to please themselves and also attach themselves to a couple that wants nothing to do with them. Now, I want to say this, that because the Ace of Cups is there, this could be someone that you are interested in, or someone that you have an interest in. It doesn't mean that you're already in an established partnership or union. But this person definitely knows a lot more about this situation than either you may think. You may have felt it, okay? But this is just confirmation that this person is definitely all up in your business. And if you do not know this person yet, between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, maybe you don't know this person yet, but this is a very powerful connection that would exist between the two of you. And so this person is very aware of that. They have seen this on the astral, or have gotten wind of it somehow. They're trying to bind themselves to you, which would potentially make things a little bit like you feel it, okay? But I want to get some information on this union in order to see just a little bit more why this person might be interested there. Divine, why is this person so interested and bothered by this couple? Ah, belonging. They don't have a feeling of belonging. This person might be homeless right now. They literally might want your home. They might want to live with you. They might want the protection of your finances or your provision. I mean, this could be a person that just wants access to food and a refrigerator and a bed. I mean, you know. Lust. They're doing it out of lust. And this person is definitely bisexual. They may not have ever said that. You know, we have to remember that they wear masks. So the way you've seen this person, that's not all of their masks. They have many masks. Also, I forgot to show you the ring. The ring is about unity and union. That's what they want in on. High Priestess of Earth. This is the Queen of Pentacles. That's why they're doing this. They want to become the Queen of Pentacles. This person is very mentally unstable. They want to merge themselves with this Queen of Pentacles. That's why we had the mirroring card. They want to mirror the Queen of Pentacles. And so what better way to mirror someone or to merge themselves with a person than to enter a relationship with them? This is the Queen of Pentacles. They want to become this queen. And so they're trying to do it at this point in time with their love life. Remember, these readings are general, so take what resonates. Also, they're past, present, future. Okay. I didn't see that there. Six of Wands. Six of Wands, Ten of Coins, Ace of Knives. Oh, and then Two of Knives. All right, let's just stop there. All right, so we've got Six of Wands. This is somebody, oh, Six of Wands. This is somebody who is winning. This is somebody who's on their horse, receiving attention. This person, this third party, sees both people in this union in this way. That's how they see them. They want to be a part of the family. Ten of Pentacles. But not just to become a part of the family, they also want that wealth. That's why it's Ten of Coins. They want stability. They want belonging. See? Let me in, let me in. No, 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 no. They're confused, and I feel like this card really accurately depicts what this person looks like and what they, not physically necessarily, but their state of mind. You know what I mean? Ace of Knives is truth. So if you have been feeling any sort of weird tugs on your energy, that's what that is. That's what that is. This person may try to come to you bearing a gift. This is the Sun card. They might act very cheery and kind and giving you a gift. Please don't eat their food. Please do not eat their food. This card looks a little, yeah, but you know, the vibe, that's the vibe. Mental illness, perhaps, yeah, that could apply for some of you all situations with this person. They've been spending a lot of time in meditation doing this. just lying around trying to get this done. Okay, so let's see where we're moving forward, because this is a lot of like psychopathic kind of stuff. So let's see what's coming and how to move forward. Thank you, Divine. Divine is saying to really, really, really protect your energy. Do this consistently and stay aware. That's your best protection. If you were to allow this person into your space, energetically or physically, moving into your home, and we already know, like, we've seen lots of examples of people who invite people into their home and do not then have an easy time getting them out, right? It's like a whole ordeal. If you were to allow this person into your home, they would act as a poison thorn, bringing nothing but low vibrations and pain. Suffering. If you and this person are married, let your vows be sacred to one another. Do not allow this third wheel in on your energy. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. They've been trying to cause a tower. I almost knocked over my Florida water, but it stood up because it was supported by the lapis and the mookaite. So Divine is showing that despite this person's attempts, you are divinely protected. Nothing negative is going to happen to you, okay? But they want it to, but it won't. Divine says enjoy the silence. Something may happen with this person where they will no longer be a problem. Just kind of like poof, and they're gone. I don't know. I feel like that would be a definite blessing. Enjoy the silence. Also, what this card is bringing through is that by not allowing them in, like especially if they come to you asking you, not allowing them in is going to shut something down. Perhaps the rejection will be so agonizing and or agony inducing, something like that, that they will feel so rejected and then they're no longer an issue. Okay, let's see. This is a false person, fake, hiding their true character. And we also saw that with the mask, right? So clearly this person is wearing a bunch of masks day in and day out. Divine is encouraging you to ascend to the highest level of human existence. That is what you will do with you and your person. Between you and your person, this is all about ascension without this person and their presence in your life. But that's also confirmation of why they want to be around you. Not only to have a home, not only to have their way with you and your person, but also because they know that you are on a powerful path of ascension, a powerful journey of ascension, and they want in on that. They really want to siphon your energy is what they're doing. And they're trying to use your sexual energy through the astral realms. They're trying to infect your mental state through your subconscious mind in order to do this. Also, I feel like the stage that they've been in, I don't know where you are on the timeline, past, present, future, but at some point, it's just like they're trying to, I see them trying to lay the groundwork. That's what I saw with that. Yeah, see here, like with the, they're lying back. They're lying down. It was also like that with the Four of Swords. where they're just trying to like lay the groundwork. And literally that person was laying on the ground, lying on the ground. Yeah, it was one of those cards, but they were lying on the ground. So this person is trying to lay the groundwork in order to like prime you. They're trying to impact your thoughts and your energy so that later on it'll be easy to come to you and say, hey, or you know, they might give a sob story, or they might be, I feel like they're going to be really cheery and like unusually nice, because I see them here as Big Mama in the Sun card. They're trying to lay the groundwork. Or yeah, this person could potentially end up in prison, because I mean, it makes sense to me. 55-55. Yeah, this person has a big change coming to them. They are more than likely going to end up in prison, whether it's spiritual jail or physical jail. Okay? Spiritual prison or physical prison. But this person is definitely breaking the law at this point. I don't know what mask they showed you, but this is a person who constantly breaks the law at this point in time. Like, I feel like real time, they're breaking the law right now. Oh, you don't want them in your home. You don't want them in your home. You don't want to eat their food. You don't want them in your home. You don't want them on your property. You just want them to stay far away. You don't own me. Detachment. Escaping. Freedom. This person does not own you. They do not own you. But they may feel like they do. I'm getting God complex. God complex, master manipulator, or so they would call themselves. And I feel like they call themselves that because they have manipulated a lot of people. They have manipulated a lot of people. Divine wants to bring the focus back to the fact that you are on a powerful journey of ascension. And you are on a path of enlightenment. Your third eye. This is also the energy of the third eye. See with that lotus there? Protect your third eye. Please. You can anoint yourself with oil. Anoint your third eye with olive oil. Olive oil is very protective. You can use hyssop, myrrh, frankincense. All of them are great. You reap what you sow. This person is definitely grapes of wrath. This person is going to reap what they have sown. And every single thing that they do trying to manipulate you and your person, your union, your property, everything that they try to do to project their energy towards you, it is returning to them. And not only is that energy returning to them, but all of the manipulative vibes that they have sent other people, all of the control tactics that they've used, the energy of all of their tactics is returning to them. And they will not be able to withstand that storm. They will not. So the lotus is very significant to you, okay, or for you. And it's really cool because I love that saying, no mud, no lotus. So if you have been feeling the effects of this, Divine is saying that your energy will be restored. Your energy will be restored to you. Whatever it is that this person has impacted in your life in a negative way, you are receiving restoration for that. You have the heart like a lotus flower. Your heart is like a lotus flower. And that's why you are protected, and that is why you are blessed. There's nothing that this person can do to you in order to stop you. They cannot stop your ascension. They cannot stop the divine energy of your union. There's nothing that they can do there. Okay? All right. I want to close with one more Archangel Michael card because They are so protective. I love the energy of this deck. I'm going to keep these out because we already had embrace your life purpose and the way forward is open. Your life purpose right now is to protect your energy and be at peace. Okay? That is going to open up the doors for other things that align with your purpose, like creation and all of that. But when you are encountering someone like this, it's really important to get back to a state of equilibrium, okay, and balance your energy. Divine says make a decision, and I can tell you what that decision should be. Just say no. Say no to this person. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? This person may have put pressure on you to do something. You don't have to listen to them. Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. And look, you're choosing love. You're choosing love, okay? Because this is protecting your home. This is protecting your union. This is protecting your connection with your person. Yeah. Protect that. Protect yourself. Protect your health. Protect your safety. Because this person, they don't vibe with safety. They don't align with the vibration, the frequency of safety at all. So just say no. If they need a shelter, perhaps you could recommend that. Or if they, I get the feeling that this person does not want to appear like they need help, so they might not even be open to the idea of going to a shelter. But you know, just tell them, you know, whatever it is that you need to say so that they don't even enter your home, because this person has trails of energy that will be very tough to get rid of if they come into your home. So, you know, oh, we're having our house fumigated, or you know, that it's not a good time. You know, whatever. Or you can just say no. We won't be able to do that. And that's good enough. All right, beautiful being, I hope that this reading was helpful to you. Oh yeah, so let me see. I already did the giveaway. Because I was thinking about doing it at the end, but I already did it. Yay! Okay, now I'm tired. I want to go to bed. All right. I hope this reading was helpful for you, or helpful to you. And yes, I wish you peace. I wish you joy. And I wish you so many blessings. Take care.